we are here with Panel de Pon. Some of you might know this game as Tetris Attack, some of you might know this game as Pokemon Puzzle League, some of you might know this as Planet Puzzle League. Nintendo's not done very well naming this thing consistently. We are here with the original Japanese Super Famicom version, Panel de Pon.
And let's talk about how we got here today at this tournament. We had a lot of really good competitors come out here today at Combo Breaker. Myself and Miss Singu. Singu fell up a little bit short. A fantastic match getting here to this top four. Forky pretty much dominated the entire way, as well as GTC and Bago, the surprising entry here into this top four, and Fudu as well. We're going to have some fantastic battles for you at level 10. No mercy whatsoever. And we hope you are very excited to get into this
That's
battle.
right. All of pools we ran on level 8, but now we are cranking the speed up to the maximum level, the fastest this game will go. Because if we play on anything less, these players will go forever.
Yeah, even some
level
of the
10 is the only way that players can actually die in this game.
Yeah, some of the pool matches also went to level 10 for 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, and we just want to see some hard-hitting Panel de Pon action. So,
yeah, I believe PB4 can cross the 6-minute mark on a round earlier playing level 8. And so if a round goes on that long, restart it on 10.
Exactly.
And now that we're at finals, we're just going straight to 10. Dispense with the formalities. These players do not need 8.
No, they do not. And we're just waiting on the players now to get ready up here. We have our winners finals match first.
This is BB4Key versus GCT, also known as Gucky in the bracket, I guess. So one of the first things you'll notice of playing on level 10 here is that we have now gone from 5 colors up to 6. We have these dark blue pieces. Those don't normally show up at level 8. So that's just, it's going to be that much harder to find matches. You just have fewer things to work with. Not going to stop any of these players, though.
Absolutely not. These players are very well versed in level 10 through the panel attack community, which is basically this game with no lag, and very excited to see it featured here.
Yes,
snazzy 8 combo there. By
shout out to Panel Attack. If you want to learn this game at home, this is an open source fan game. It's got very smooth netcode. It even has modding support. You can put your own custom characters, music, and stages in. I may have put the Puyo Puyo cast and Pedal Crash in mine.
We've got a good match here so far.
Yeah, speaking of Puyo Puyo, for those who watched that bracket last night, Puyo is a very slow and methodical game. You're dropping one piece at a time, slowly building up your chains. None of that here. This game, we are just flying, constantly making moves. All these panels are being thrown left and right. And if you hesitate for even a single second in this game, you are dead. And when I say if you hesitate for a single second, you are dead, I mean 1 frame. If you are topped out, you have 1 frame grace period to fix it before you instantly die.
Yep, and the only way you get more time is to do these combos and chains, which is what these garbage blocks here you're seeing on the screen are for.
You do get what is known as stop time, which will extend your grace period a little bit. But the standard grace period starts at a single frame.
Yeah, both players doing a really nice job of garbage management here, keeping themselves nice and low and nice and prepared when they go to the next garbage drop here.
Yeah, there's a strong balance you have to strike of using the garbage to attack and actually just making sure you are ready to continue. Sometimes you'll notice these players will deliberately cut their chains, just send the garbage that they have and prepare and use the stop time to just restart.
Yeah, it is a great strategy if you can look over and see that your opponent just needs 1 or 2 lines left. Send some garbage, see what you can get. So,
like, I think that's something that sets apart beginners from the top level players, is knowing, like, it's one thing to just keep chaining and chaining and chaining in this game. It's another to know when you need to stop.
Absolutely.
When is it time for a chain to end? And when is it time to mix in combos, not just chains. You want to use combo garbage as well. Even though combo garbage doesn't look much, it can actually be just a lot faster to kill with. it is harder to, it can be harder to defend against. I believe there's something to do with the mechanic of shake time. I forget the exact specifics of how the internals work.
Yeah, so each combo and chain block all have various shake times to them. And so what you want to do is try to utilize, if you're playing defensive, you want to utilize that shake time as much as you can to give yourself enough time to move around to clear the next garbage and save yourself. Great second tier clear by GTC there. Make sure he has extended time to do things. Oh man, 3:30 on a level 10 battle. We are flying here to start.
We had a 6-minute match on 8. Now we have, this is equally impressive to do on 10.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
We're gonna need to ask Nintendo to add level 11 for us soon.
Forky's got to be careful here. Make sure you can get to those.
Oh,
very nice. Very nice.
He has sent Forky what is known as a factory pattern. These back-to-back 3 chains. You'll see the way this clears. You have a row of panels, a row of garbage, a row of panels, a row of garbage. This is very difficult to defend against.
Absolutely.
Because large garbage has the long clear animations, but only clearing a row at a time, and with panels above it, it's very hard to set up the next clear in time. Nonetheless, BB Forky survives the factory, gets out of there.
Wow. This explains why these are the 2 that came out of winners finals, because like we cannot state enough how impressive this is that this is going so long, and this is just game 1.
This game scares me sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree.
It took me a long time just to get comfortable with playing on level 8. I don't know how these people do 10. I don't know how they do it.
Me neither.
I'm a little relieved that I got out in 5th. I don't have to do this.
I know. I got out in 7th, and I'm like, and Forky was just like, yo, you want to be on commentary? I'm like, that's my bread and butter right there.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be up here.
Yeah. Being out there in front of the crowds, like, I'm part of the speedrunning community, and my goodness, if I had known back in 2013 when I started, I'd be here at Combo Breaker commentating some Panel to Pond in front of all these people. Man,
yes.
I wouldn't have believed you.
Yeah, shout out to the Panel to Pond speedrunning community. There's a lot of people that if you find level 10 too intimidating to play on Versus, you can just speedrun story mode against the AI. That's a lot of people like to do that. It's very active.
Yes, absolutely. All right.
Yeah, I think on story mode, I think the Versus AI, is it level 5 or level 6, I think?
I think it might be 6. So, yes, it's a lot more reasonable and a lot more peaceful. So, let's see. What does Forky want to start with here? Okay. Both players got really nice chains and combos going.
Very good openers from both players here. Now these big combo storms.
Yeah.
BB Forky topped out. GCT actually has plenty of room, but I think there's more coming in.
Yeah, there's going to be more coming.
There's a brief moment at the start of the match when you're not topped out and you get to raise. After that, that's probably never happening again. You're always going to be topped out.
Yeah, especially with players of this caliber. They're just always going to find enough garbage to top you out. And once you run out of stop time and your screen is completely full, that's when you lose, and that's what you want to try to avoid as best as you can.
And as mentioned, you get 1 frame after your stop time is out at level 10 here.
Yeah. Which these players are not making it look like it's scary, but it's very scary when you play it.
I'm scared just watching.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Oh, GCT going all the way down. Scaring me a little bit. I don't know what their plan is to get rid of that garbage up there. Okay, just getting more stop time.
Yeah.
Going down a row. Okay, gonna take these purples on the right.
Nice effective down stacking there. You want to get your chains and combos, be able to send some garbage, and then prepare yourself to be able to clear whatever garbage is left. So.
Oh, goes up to the 3rd tier. That's a very good way to not have to deal with this factory for GCT.
Yeah. Wow.
BB4K, meanwhile, does clear all the garbage, does get the chance to raise a little bit.
Oh.
So when your board is not topped out, you can press L or R to manually raise the board up from the bottom. And you know, getting close to the top might sound like a bad thing, but you just want to have material to work with.
Absolutely.
You see, these players are not afraid of being topped out. They're afraid of not having clears to make.
Exactly.
And you want to just keep your material active at all times. Oh no!
Oh no!
GCT! Welcome to level 10. Sometimes we get 3-minute rounds, sometimes we get 10-second rounds.
And that is the beast.
Oh, that's it.
there.
Okay, I didn't know if we were doing first 2 or first 3 for top 4.
I did not know either.
Okay,
but
so BB4K will be going into Grand Finals winner's side.
excellent job there from Forky, and it's just sometimes you lose track a little bit how your stack is and that you need to down stack, and GCT just lost a little bit track of where that was.
Yeah, I
But
didn't
they
see
both
too
played
closely what happened.
fantastic.
Might have been a misclick on swapping the wrong panel to set something up.
Because that happens too with this game, where sometimes you press the button to raise your stack, and the game stores it, and then randomly will just raise the stack for you, and it's like, okay, cool.
The other thing is also just you're playing on level 10, you're trying to go fast, your cursor is flying across the board. You can sometimes just click on the wrong panel and you don't make the match you were looking for, and whoops, you're dead.
Exactly, then you are just done, and GCT dropping down to losers final there. We are having Beiko and Fudu in losers finals. They both, went through quite a, man, our top 8 was so good. Everybody was so talented and really deserved their spot here. And they get fancy medals.
Ah, yes.
Oh my gosh. And these medals, folks, that they have here at Combo Breaker are hefty. They are heavy and they are sturdy, and they are medals that will proudly be displayed by these players. At least I hope, being a biased observer.
Yeah, I think we spoke to the players beforehand, told them stick around afterwards. We'll get hand the medals out on stage.
Yeah.
Give them a little victory ceremony.
Yeah. And playing in front of a crowd under these lights, we're already dealing with level 10, which is difficult enough, and trying to focus with this crowd is just equally as difficult, but we will see what this losers final brings us here right now.
A lot of pressure. Tournament nerves are very real. I've been there many times.
Okay. Beiko skipping out on the 8 combo there, but I think that's going to be fine. I think these players are probably a little less experienced on level 10, but that certainly does not make them any less worthy. We're seeing a little bit lighter garbage here than we were seeing in the last round.
I'm not familiar with Beiko, but I know Fudu is a panel attack regular. I believe he is used to playing 10.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I am not as familiar with Beiko either. Like I said, I come from the speedrunning scene, so I'm not quite as familiar with the panel attack players, but they're good. I watched the tournaments, they're so good. Everybody's so good.
So many killers out here.
Yeah.
Don't let that intimidate from getting into panel attack though, because we have monthly brackets, beginner, medium, beginner, intermediate, and expert divisions, running on levels 3, 8, and 10 respectively. So players of all skill levels are welcome to join in. We got you do not have to play 10 here. We can start you on something lower.
Yeah.
We have options for the mortal humans in the audience.
Okay. Beiko making a nice clear there, making sure he got that before he got topped out. And now it's just a preparation. Going to second here. Interesting.
Yeah, couldn't quite find the clear on the bottom. If you don't see it at the bottom right away, just go up.
I agree.
You got to take the first thing you see in this game. You can't wait for something better.
Absolutely agree with that.
You can't take too long thinking about trying to find the perfect clear. You just have to take the one that's there. Keep the timer moving. Don't let your stop time run out. Keep the board active at all times. it is very easy to get caught up on, like, I need to clear this garbage, I need to clear this garbage. Just buy yourself some time with clearing something somewhere else.
Oh, ho!
All right, game 1 goes to Baco.
And like we were saying, just lost track just a little bit of where your clear was at the top, because, you know, it's nice to try to find those combos and chains to lace in there, but at some point you do need to pay attention to the garbage, and that's why I think this game is so cool, because it's this balance of, you know, what do you pay attention to when, and especially at level 10, that is no mercy, so.
Oh, Baco tried to insert the blue panel in for the active chain, double tapped it, and slid the panel over and slid it right back in. So there are a lot of little tricks you can do with, like, do skill inserts while panels are falling. These are hard to do on 10 though,
Oh yeah.
and I'll try to mash to do them, but sometimes you get the double input when you're mashing. Which, when it comes to doing the fancy tricks, you gotta recognize, like, is it safe to attempt this? Am I going to die if I don't get it, or do I just have more stop time to work with still?
Yeah, it really, you have to pay attention to a lot of things, and I think that's what makes this game fun, is, you know, it's really, the more you know, the more you don't know, and that's just kind of...
Oh! Baco just doesn't find it.
And we are going to match 3, folks. Winner goes to face GCT, and loser goes home, but with a fantastic medal. Oh my god, these medals are so good. Yeah. It's coming down to it. Oh, almost got the 6 chain there.
All right. Solid opener from... Oh, no!
Oh. Fudu!
Just
The triangles!
The blue's right there!
Triangles! Right there! You lowered the other line and oh my...
That had to be a misinput.
That had to be, yeah.
Like I said, you will get a lot of misinputs in this game when you're trying to fly fast. The faster you go, the more mistakes you're going to make.
Exactly.
It happens.
It does happen, especially at level 10, but it's just this balance of speed and accuracy that you need to be able to really compete at these top
If I had
levels.
a nickel for every round that I've lost in 10 seconds,
Yeah.
that's just that's the panel to pawn experience right there. Sometimes you go 3-4 minutes, sometimes you go 10 seconds.
Yeah. I would have a dime just from this tournament.
Which does make tournament scheduling kind of difficult to predict. But thankfully, we managed to fly through this bracket pretty quickly.
We did. Shoutouts to BB4Key, our tournament organizer, for helping us with that. He played a game and I tried to do it and I couldn't do it. Oh my goodness! Baco, our number 18 seed, the unknown of the 4 competitors from the Panel Attack scene, making it to losers finals.
What a performance.
That's a great performance. And Fudu coming in at 4th. Admirable effort there, but that was it's only gonna get better, folks, so stay tuned.
I think people are asking in chat about the level of play here. We did run level 8 for all of pools. It's only top 4 we bumped up to 10.
Yeah, and there were some pool matches that did go to 10 when the players felt like
I think the rule we have is if a round goes over 5 minutes, then you restart it at 10, and we did invoke that rule.
Yes, we invoked it quite a bit. So.
And by we, I mean BB4Key did.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we got a good mix of skill levels here. And the nice thing about these offline tournaments, you get a lot of players who are like, hey, I remember that game. I played it a little bit. I'm going to hop in to try it for fun. You do not have to be good at games to have fun in them. That's what I always say.
Exactly.
It's always good to see new faces getting involved. And we had a lot of new faces in this tournament, which is wonderful. Oh, and as I was saying that, We have another 11-second round out here. Gonna have to take a drink for every one of those. Don't do that. It's not gonna end well.
And you know, Masinga, sometimes it's hard to do commentary on this game because this game can be such an art of just, when people play it really well, it really does feel like an art of a video game, at least to me, so.
There's just so much going on both boards at all times, and it's hard to keep up with.
Or maybe I'm just really excited to be here and speechless. That could be it, too.
Sometimes I just sit and I stare.
Yeah.
The panel's moving so fast.
Many panels, much skill.
Oh, DCT had a little scared there, didn't?
Yeah, a little bit.
Not the move I was expecting to clear that garbage with.
Yeah, great job of down stacking there, making sure leaving himself some room. Although I think maybe it was.
Oh!
Okay.
Keiko on the board. Let's go.
Yeah. Solid opening there for level 10. X3 chain. Got another X3 with some combos there too. Yeah, and that is a good point. Panel upon here does have lag, and when we play the panel attack, it does not have the lag. So sometimes players get a little thrown off by the lag.
Yes, the Super Famicom version has slowdown when too much is happening on screen.
Yeah.
Which does make level 10 a little bit less frightening at times.
Yeah.
Interesting thing, if you play the GameCube version, it recreates the lag from the Super NES version by default, and there's a setting to turn that lag off.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they chose to include that. But it's interesting. They just want it to be that faithful.
Yeah, and I mean, lag management in and of itself is a skill too that these players are going to have to deal with. So.
Especially that comes up a lot in the speed run because you don't want lag. You want the CPU to die quickly.
Exactly.
Here though in versus, lag is kind of just like it's going to happen and you're going to use it to your advantage. You just keep your moves going.
Oh, that extra garbage there really paying off. And it's important to start with that good base of garbage, but then you want to weave in more of those combos and chains as you're going on. And a lot of that can be built from the garbage that you're getting from your opponent, but also can be built on your own if you feel brave enough to do that on level 10.
Oh!
Great opening there.
It just goes for the combo storm so that there's not a whole lot of shake time. So we have someone in chat asking why panel to pawn over Tetris attack. I mean, reason one, the fairies are better. They're better. But also just if you want to play this is if you have Nintendo Switch Online, the Super Famicom version is free on that. So it's a very, very easily accessible version of the game.
Yeah.
There are some differences, like the Tetris attack is sort of a bug fix revision.
Yeah,
that's common for a lot of older games. Like when they localize the game into another region, they can't do patches but they can just update it when they release a new version. Like they localize it into another region. But yeah, we're playing panel to pawn because that's on the Switch.
Yes.
Tetris attack, they can't put that up there for legal reasons. They
can't?
The name.
Oh, yeah.
They can't use that name.
Oh, yeah. Yoshi and Friends, my dude, is...
There actually is. they did re-release it in Japan on a Satello version of Yoshi no Panettone.
Really? I didn't know that.
But I don't know if there's no Satellaview stuff on the on NSO yet. And I don't know if they would bother with that when they can just put this version on. It would be nice to see some Satellaview games on Switch Online though. Give me PS Zelda. Official release for real.
Both players hanging in there as we're approaching a minute. Second tier, very nice find on the second tier just to get those clears. Give yourself a little bit more time to find combos. Extend your chain, send some more garbage.
GCT's pressure is so fierce. Baco's not actually been able to respond back much. And that's going to do it. GCT takes it. You look how low on board GCT actually managed to get. That's not something not something we see often. And we probably will not see it here in Grand Finals.
No, so we've got the Grand Finals run back with GCT and Forky. And I believe, just because I just came out of the speedrun tournament, I believe we do have the reset if GCT ends up winning, correct?
Yes. This is double elimination.
Lots of cheering here at Combo Breaker 2022. We would like to believe it's for us. It's probably not, but we've got
There's a lot to cheer for up here.
There is a lot to cheer for. This is some hype panel action here. We've got the #1 and #2 seed coming into this tournament, fighting it out in the grand finals. We got some fairies. We got some puzzling action. I want to see some hype in the chat.
We got Sherbert or Sharbit as the character select screen is spelled. I never noticed that. If anyone's wondering at home, characters do not do anything for this game. They are just for funsies.
Yeah.
Just pick whoever you like the look of.
And for those of you who play Pokemon Puzzle League and ever wondered, there is no type difference. Type difference is a myth. It does not exist. Or else maybe Gary Oak would be a little bit nicer. Okay.
Elemental affinities in a puzzle game. That would be something. That would be something.
Yeah, where's the N64 patch for that, Nintendo, huh? Okay. Forky's living on the edge here a little bit. Able to downstack into a 5-chain there.
Oh, we got the big fanfares coming out. I love the fanfare that comes out every time you make a big chain. This game has just such nice little flourishes.
Oh yeah, the sound palette of this game is really, really good. A lot of great music, a lot of bangers. And as much as you can get frustrated with the game sometimes, there's always that nice soundtrack to be like, oh, make you feel better. Coming up on 2 minutes here, and neither side is really that.
Oh!
Commentator's curse. I was about to say, neither side really feels that much in danger.
Yeah,
I say that.
I couldn't see any move for GCT there. We may have a holy war breaking out in chat over which voices are better.
Oh, man.
That's one way to start a fight.
All right. Forky goes up 1-0 here. GCT fighting for his life in grand finals.
Oh, now we're switching out. We got the oh-ho-hos coming out. Just as we were talking about which voices are less annoying. I may have commentators cursed that one. Ooh. GCT really had to take the long way around to get that garbage clear. Does find it though.
Yeah, both players doing a nice job of making sure they have what they need to clear this garbage and give themselves enough time.
We're also seeing some of these staggered chains where when the garbage falls, the pieces that fall at different heights will not match simultaneously, so they don't get counted as the same chain. So you can get multiple chain stages quickly in a row that way.
Yeah, and it's a great way to build garbage.
That will build your chain multiplier up a lot faster than trying to do one at a time off each row of garbage.
Yes,
you can
that's a
stagger
great
your
point.
chains like that.
All right, Forky, come on. No, don't let that pillar stay there for too long. You're scaring me, my dude. And a quick fun fact, Forky in our recent Tetris Attack speedrun tournament did end up being the winner of Redemption Bracket. Why he was in Redemption Bracket in the first place, I don't know. But he lived there, and I lost to him. It was still a good time. We had a nice little party in Redemption. So he definitely not only knows his panel attack, but knows his speedrun game, too.
I actually didn't know he did speedruns at all.
No,
I shouldn't be surprised, I guess.
Yeah, Forky and I have been speedrunning this game since 2013,
really?
man.
Maybe I just haven't paid much attention to it all.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing that always has impressed me about Forky's play over all these years is it's just very methodical and very planned out. And you just know what's going to happen.
I don't know how you do methodical in this game. You don't get time to think. Thinking is how you die.
Yeah. I don't know either, but at least in a speedrun sense, he's methodical. I don't know how well you can pull it off in a level 10. But both these players really put on a show.
When you're playing against the AI at level 6,
yeah.
Maybe your brain cells do get a little air there.
Yeah, you get plenty of time to think about whatever you want.
Yeah, I spent some time warming up on the plane ride. I have the GameCube version on my Steam Deck. And I play in V-Hard on that, and I had matches go over more than 10 minutes to kill the AI in that.
Yeah, it's...
GameCube V-Hard is wild.
It very much is. And so is this match. We cannot emphasize enough, how impressive is these players are going this long at level 10.
I thought GCT was a goner for sure there. I did not see what moves were gonna, I guess just dropping the stack, getting a little bit of shake time. GCT able to survive purely off of shake time here.
Yeah, taking advantage of that lag.
Okay.
And I feel like all top-level panel-to-pod, panel-attack players have that little extra gear that they can throw on to be able to clear the garbage if they really need it. There's this base speed, and then you can just kind of bam, 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 and be able to get to where you need to go. And just hope the game lets you get there in time, because sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, there are times where I'll just kind of okay, I just have to run and hope I get this in time. It's time in order to make it. Just gonna slam on that D-pad.
No, this is fine.
Oh, what a save! This is gonna be every time I think death is imminent, they find a miracle. We are at the 4-minute mark. Now I believe the rule is we cross 5 minutes, we have to turn the speed up. So
yeah.
Nintendo, hurry! You gotta patch in level 11 for us. You got 12 seconds to do it, please.
Please.
Hurry up.
Oh!
Okay, we don't need level 11. We're good.
I can see the extra cameras here. We've got a little crowd paying attention to our little humble. Oh God, I was gonna say speed game, but there's a. I do too much speedrun commentary. All right. Jeez. Raising the stack on level 10. You are a madman to do that. How? And then he's just gonna do that.
I mean, these players aren't afraid of having panels. They're afraid of having garbage.
Exactly.
They're probably not afraid of that either. I don't know if there's much these players are afraid of, really. We're not seeing any fear up here. Oh, very nice. Very fancy 6 chain for GCT. Oh, no!
As he insta.
Did GCT raise to lose all that stop time? I think I saw a raise there.
There might have been a raise there. Yeah.
Oh, and that
concludes
that is the
grand
set. BB
finals.
Forky is our champion.
Yeah, BB Forky is our champion for grand finals. And you know, sometimes, Masingo, that's just how the game goes. You just